Hey all, this is Chris with Orlando in the Moment, and I am so excited to share with you my experience headed to Epic Universe. I had the chance to go on the second day of Passholder Previews, and I can't wait to share some of my first thoughts with you and get you excited for your upcoming trip to the park. I wanted to talk about parking. So I was super nervous about parking, having never been here before. I didn't know what to expect. Would there be too many lines? Would there be a wait to get into the parking lot? So for reference, the park opens at 11 o'clock during Passholder Preview days. We got there at 9:15, and as you just saw, there was nobody in line. So, and also, in case you didn't know, we were able to use our Passholder Pass to get free parking, and because we have the Premier Pass, there was a special parking area as well for that. So there was no problem getting in, and actually we were parked in the second row. Super exciting. There's no parking garages, just ground parking for now. So there's plenty of parking spaces. I don't know about you, but when I look at this gate, it totally is giving me Willy Wonka vibes, and I just could not wait to get into this park. So how much fun was that? I felt like a total VIP as all of the staff were welcoming all of us into the park. They were so excited to see everyone, and it was just absolutely special. So you are not going to want to miss this merchandise store. It is filled with so many different unique items that you can't get in any of the other parks. So I definitely want to make sure that you leave enough time to check out all the merchandise. It is open at the end of the night as well. So if you want to wait till the end of the night to make your purchases, and then you don't have to carry them around with you all day. Universe is divided into 5 lands, and the first one here is Super Nintendo World. This is so cute with the star, and of course you go in through the portal because all the lands you enter into the portal. But this portal is unique because you actually take this escalator all the way to the top, almost simulating the pipes that are in the game. And when you get off of the escalator, you are entered into this world. And I've seen pictures before and videos of this land, and I haven't been too impressed, but I'm telling you, when you step off that escalator and you look around, you are actually transported into the video game, and it is absolutely amazing. The next land that we visited was the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And as you walk through this portal, you are transported into Paris in the 1920s. And I will tell you, this past summer we went on a vacation to Paris, and this is so it's so similar. The architecture here, the attention to detail. I felt like I was transported back to our vacation during that time. It was so beautiful and so much to look at. There is also the opportunity to take the Metro Flu, and you head over to see Hermione, Ron, and Harry, where you are transported to the Ministry of Magic. Our next portal brings us to the village of Berk, where Vikings and dragons live together in harmony. And of course, this is the How to Train Your Dragon land. I think the one thing that stands out to me the most as I was thinking about this park is how when you're walking around, you're just in a normal park, there's a hotel and some water and it's really nice, but you walk through these portals and you are immediately transported into these amazing worlds. Like, It's so quiet on the outside, and you walk through here and you just can't even believe what you see once you get inside here. Here you're going to meet some characters. You're going to get to see Toothless. There's definitely a couple of rides here. Unfortunately, this ride wasn't working at the time. Like I said, this is Passholder Preview Day, and so a lot of the rides are still in technical show. So sometimes the rides had broken down, and as a result, we weren't able to get on everything that we wanted to. So unfortunately, that was the case, but it was still an amazing first glance. If you are a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, you're absolutely going to love this area. Again, the details are just insane. It has roller coasters here, it has shows, and it has some amazing food. So the portal that I was most looking forward to is Dark Universe, and it says it's alive, it's alive. So it is so cool as you're walking through here, and it looks so old and dingy, but of course it's brand new, and you get to see some great characters in here. And I can't wait to come back here at night. Unfortunately, we only made it here through the day, but I have heard that at nighttime it definitely comes to life. Now, my final thought here is that Universal has definitely stepped up their game when it came to the food. This is not your traditional theme park food that we had on our visit. It was elevated and it was delicious, and I loved everything I ate. I'm going to do another video where I go through some of the food that we tried and what we thought about it, but I will have to tell you that we talked about the food for all day long. It was absolutely delicious and just so unique, and like I said, not your typical theme park food. And the other land here is Celestial Park. Now, Celestial Park is not just the start of the park, it is the parts that blends all of these four worlds together. Now, we did end our night here because I wanted to make sure that I rode the carousel at night, and I definitely recommend that you do that as well because it was so beautiful at nighttime and just so peaceful. This area is calming and serene. There's a waterfall in the middle, and of course, you can't miss the Helios Hotel. So that's it for my video. I wanted to share with you my first thoughts of this park, and I have to say it was absolutely amazing. Everywhere that I went, I was just blown away. As I said, you walked around. As you entered the portal, you were transformed into a different, unique, magical world, and there's just so much to explore. Unfortunately, we were only there for the one day. I get to go back again in June. I do think it might be a little bit crowded and a little bit on the warmer side, so we are definitely going to make a plan for the next time we go. But I will just say, make sure you enjoy every second and make sure you see as much as you can and just enjoy everything that this park has to offer. If you've been here, let me know down in the comments what your favorite part was, what your favorite thing to see is, and if you bought any merchandise or had any special food, what did you think about it? Well, friends, that's all I have for today, and remember, make sure you take time to live in the moment. Have a great day. It's a 16 ball from the